Hello, welcome. I hope everyone's doing fantastic today. Um, so this morning, I had watched someone that was I watched someone that does similar content to me, and he happened to sh- show something that I was expecting to happen, but I didn't expect it to be so soon. Now, what is that, you may ask? Well, as you know, I do LolCow content, clips and stuff, and like I've been doing, the other shows. Now, here's the thing that people may not understand: the whole network of shows is with Keem. Keem decides who is the host. Keem decides what the show is, the time slot, everything, right? Now, for some weird reason, you have all these shows with all different thematics, right? Gaming, movies, Madhouse, women, Queens, Rewind, what have you. You remember originally what was supposed to happen with the LolCow universe was it was supposed to be the LolCows and the Milkers. Then it went from that to now a whole network of stuff. The problem is that Keem doesn't know anything about other types of content. Keem came from drama stuff, and that's all he knows. That's his bread and butter. And when that died down because Drama Alert hasn't been, I don't think people give any credence to Drama Alert much anymore. I don't know who runs Drama Alert. I don't know if there's even a YouTube show or Snapchat or anything about that nature. I think there is a Snapchat, but again, no one really goes to talk about drama. You have people like Queeman, Nicholas Diorio, um, people with smaller commentators like Not Recording. Uh, I think I said Queeman, Cope and Seed, Beckett, and others. So you know where you're getting drama stuff from, and also smaller commentators, Neri John and whatnot. Anyways, so he wouldn't. So the thing is like Keen's limited knowledge of other forms of genres is a detriment to him. Because you have local nerds, you have cafe, you have Tess, Aussie, or whatnot, and all he sees is, oh, it's the numbers are low. Oh my god, the numbers are low. We have to kill it. We have to kill it. As though he's trying to prune the LolCow universe like he's on some Loki stuff. The problem, again, he wants to micromanage everything. He wants to make everything a success. The thing I always adhere to is if you hire people, or you have people on, or you have people do a show for you, you have to trust that they will do a good job. You have to trust they know what they're talking about. You have to trust to put people into positions to succeed. Let's not forget that if it wasn't for the Boogie arc, LolCow would have been dead too. Because everything was floundering. No one, like, people would just turn up with the lack of content when it came to Boogie and Wings and Tommy. Like, everything was meandering. No one knew what to do. It was boring. Yeah, you got 2,000 people, but it was more so just to see what type of shenanigans is happening. And then you have this, and then you have a whole bunch of hate watches that came about. And then you have the whole Becky stuff, and then you have a whole bunch of like real world stuff that again Lynx had provided evidence that had shown that everything was things are scripted, that things are not as they seem. Like the hell, they even talking about Fat Cam about Becky coming in. Everyone knew that Becky came in. So for him to say that other shows are dying out, they're not doing anything else. His main show was about to die if it wasn't for that weird scandal, that weird lie, and which, by the way, funny enough, he kept the quote unquote cancer person. Because I want to play clips. I'm going to play clips from the show, from two shows that speak about this craziness. So the first one is LolCow Cafe. Now, LolCow Cafe had an issue where I forgot the person's name. I forgot the gentleman's name who holds LolCow Cafe. But he goes on a rant. Let me see if I could pull it up. No. Do I want to go to the real thing? I'll go to... Where are you? Here you go.
Run a show, right? And that's cool. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the coolest, the calmest, and the chillest in the entire LCU. You are watching LolCow Cafe. Bro, what the fuck is up with Rastoff, bro? Like, motherfucker, you trying to come in my show? You really trying to extend your shit to 6 fucking hours? Seriously? Oh, can we stay? Can we keep going? You want a 6-hour show, bro? Fuck you. You ain't no. All right? Bro, you don't fucking fool me with that fucking smiles and giggles attitude, bro. I don't want to fucking hear it, all right? You ain't gonna come into my fucking time slot trying to take over my shit, all right? You ain't gonna try and take over my shit, bro, all right? Just because you got 4 fucking hours, right? You got 4 hours because, you know, we got moved to 12 because Keen wanted to move us to 12, right? And then you lost your fucking co-host, so you had to do all these tryouts. You got to do all these fucking tryouts, and you still can't find somebody, right? You wanted, what the fuck's his name? I don't even know the dude with the fucking half mohawk, whatever. You wanted him. Obviously, King doesn't want him. He said that last night. You brought in Zeta Ray. I mean, yeah, Dono spoke for Zeta Ray, but you got this annoying ass. I don't even think he's 18, guys. I swear that dude's not 18 years old. I'm sorry. That's just me. I could be wrong. That's just me. Lucas or some shit. You got his ass in there fucking just being a menace, right? He's being a Twiggy. A fucking crackhead. Shockmouth, thank you. You got fucking some bullshit, Timu Twiggy in that motherfucker trying to call shit up. Motherfucker's on dial-up, AOL internet when we're in fucking fiber. He can't hold a conversation for longer than 2 seconds without glitching. He's glitching. He's doing the robot chat. He's doing the fucking robot while he's trying to talk. Now, Flipster Gaming, now that's 18 nowadays. What the fuck is going on with this younger generation if that's 18 years old? Guys, there's no way in hell that some bitch is an adult with fucking responsibilities. There's no fucking way. Great girl, Def, Cokehead Energy. That's fucking beautiful. Etsy said it was Keem's idea. Oh shit, it was Keem's idea. Bro, boss man trying to kick me out. Boss man saying cafe's dying. You know what's funny? Bean said that I glaze Keem too much, right? Bean says I need to go after Keem more. ChatGPT said I need to have an opinion and stick to it, bro. Fucking Keem wants to come in here and try and take the show away.
Also, by the way, these clips are provided by Skitro Spud. Give him a follow. He's at 305, and let's get him to 500.
Keem wants to come in here and try and move fucking time slots around, bro. Fuck that. Hell no, bro. You can't touch the cafe, all right? Cafe is here to stay. The coffee cult is strong. Yeah, viewership may be down a little bit, right? Viewership may be declining just a hair. But here's the problem, bro. When you have 24 hours and when you want 24 hours of fucking shows, sometimes shit ain't gonna stay over a certain amount that you want, bro. Sometimes shit just ain't gonna happen, And someone brought up a very valid point. At one time or another. They said, for King to run a show, it costs him $0, right? It costs him $0 fucking to run a show, right? And that's cool. I appreciate this chance. But bro, for Cafe staying, what are you losing? What are you losing? All these motherfuckers that you brought in trying to try out that have no fucking chance, right? I promise you, if I turn it up just a little bit, bro, none of them motherfuckers gonna be able to outdo me. None of them can, right? I try to remain the coolest, the calmest, and the chillest. I try to remain positive, bring positive vibes to the LCU. I want to be separate than your fucking Beckys and your fucking Tinas, right? No offense to them, except for one of them that will not be named. But the thing is, they bring all this stress, all this dumb shit, all this fucking energy from nowhere, right? To just fake things and have creative directions and all that. They bring all this assery. They bring all this assery to the LCU. They bring all this shit in here that's just negative, that's just yelling, that's just streaming. God forbid I want to do something different. different, King. God fucking forbid that I want to be just a little bit different. Just a little bit different, but no, we got to shut it down. It's not like all the other shows. We got to shut it down because, they don't get the viewers that they want. Bro, sometimes drama gets fucking old, bro. I know you built your whole fucking career on drama. You do nothing but just follow.
And he's not wrong. He's not wrong. He's not wrong about this. Because the problem with drama is it gets tiresome. People get bored with it. It gets annoying. It gets annoying when it gets annoying when you have constant anger and hatred towards other people. Like there's no it's like if you look at Jerry Springer, not every show was like anger, violence, or whatnot. There was legitimately times where people had to cool off because you can't have the masses be so angry all the time and hot all the time. You need to put water on them. And the thing is that Cafe is a good show.
Can you believe that?
Cafe would be Cafe is a good show to.
What is House of 475?
To kill the noise, to have people do the best they can to not have to deal with to not have so much drama. Like you need people to take a pause, but like he's gonna say in a little bit, everything is about drama. Everything is about fighting with someone or attacking someone or whatever the case is. If that's the case, you might as well just have the one show and not care about the other shows. Because if everything is thematic, but everything is just the same thing, there's no point having a nurse, a madhouse, a test, an RC. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? The point of people doing shows is the point of having themes to certain shows is to be different, to allow yourself to not have to deal with drama or fights. No one wants. Please tell me who can stand around Tina for what? Stand Tina for more than an hour. Please do tell. Who can stand around Becky for longer than an hour? Who can stand a Boogie? You can't have that. You gotta let some personalities not built for drama. Some personalities are not built to fight. Some personalities are good for information, insight, wisdom, motivation, being nice, being relaxing. That's how it goes. But again, he just wants that content, and I feel like Kim is so desperate that he will manufacture stuff out of thin air, and and at some point, people at this day and age are way too smart for this. They could see through the nonsense. Hell, people could see through the nonsense when he didn't fire Boogie when he should have. But then I question whether or not he knew about the whole arc, and if he decided to use this as a way to milk it, to rejuvenate his show.
Are you gonna want to pull for tomorrow?
That's a hypothesis. But I continue. 1 second.
Report on it. Yeah, bro. Good job. Good fucking job. Good for you. You made your.
So, It's interesting to see that when we have somebody who's calm.
You made your fucking, your riches and all that. I'm proud of you, bro. I couldn't do it. Not many people could, and you capitalized on it. But, bro, at some point, it has to stop. People get tired of drama. People get tired of arguing. They get tired of yelling. They get tired of fake scripted shit. They get tired of creative fucking directions. Sometimes you just need a calm and chill place, bro. Sometimes you need a reset. Sometimes you just need a reset so everybody gets on an even keel. Sometimes you need a relaxed show for everyone to just kind of take a second. Take a breather. But no, you just want to be amped the fuck up all fucking day. That's not how it works. Not at all how it works, bro. Sometimes you just need to relax. You need to sit back. Get you a cup of coffee. Take a fucking drink and just chill, bro. You can't fucking wake up just amped up, just fucking going. I mean, if you can, you can, right? I can't. I fucking can't. I know I need a little bit of time to wake up, drink my coffee, get up with the news, keep track of what's going on in the world, right? But no. This motherfucker wants drama constantly. This motherfucker wants just arguing and yelling and just constant shit. They bring in this asshole from fucking wherever the fuck, right? Supposedly 18 years old to stir up Rastoff. Because that's the idea of Aussie. The idea of Aussie is to stir up Rastoff, get him as red as a fucking tomato, and just watch the donos roll in. Cool, let that be Aussie, bro. Cafe is a place to chill. Cafe is a place to just calm the fuck down. And then you got live, right? Live is live. We can't talk about it because it's successful. You can't talk about it. Queens. What the fuck is Queens? Queens ain't nothing but two women constantly going at each other with some dude in the middle trying to fucking negate it. Some dude in the middle just trying to have some form of fucking dialogue between them when they truly fucking hate each other. Both of those ladies truly fucking hate each other. And they do some dumbass shit online trying to make content out of it. You got fake AI bullshit. And don't give me that shit, that Tina's fucking shit that she sent in yesterday was real. There's no fucking shot that was real. That was the dumbest shit ever. Guys, give me W's in the chat if that was the dumbest shit ever. I don't fucking know. I think they were just trying to troll everybody. I think they were really trying to troll everybody into thinking this was real, or there was some way in hell Becky shit was real. There's no fucking way, bro. Bro, Becky, you talk about a ticking time bomb. Here it is, motherfucker. Some bitch just went off. And then you got rewind, right? Rewind. Rewind is rewind. Sometimes they don't even do shit anymore on rewind, right? Sometimes they're supposed to go over shows, go over what happened. But hey, they started doing their shots. They started doing the milk shit. Good for them, right? Nope, nothing speaking on them. They were my original home. And I will always love rewind. I will always love rewind. But even they are starting to steer away from what they were initially supposed to be, right? And then who do you have test? The good old boys, right? The silly boys, the jackass of the LCU, right? I love Grim, I love Nightmare. I'm stating what your show is, right? It's hilarious, it's funny, it's upbeat, it's fucking beautiful, right? Who else we got? Oh yeah, the Milkers. They want to talk shit about me yesterday on Milkers. Bro, y'all don't fucking know what I was trying to do on fucking yesterday's show, all right? Y'all want to come in here and say this shit, I'm calling y'all out, I'm saying all this shit about you? No, I was talking about the shows and what they do and what they're about. It's easy to see what y'all are about. Y'all go against the queens. Literally, your sole purpose is to go against queens. But no, y'all can't fucking do that right. Y'all got fake ass haunted houses and shit. Y'all got all this dumb shit Savage is trying to cook up. And what the fuck is that? That is shit, right? Who else do we have? I don't even fucking know at this point. But this is what I'm saying. Keem is talking shit about Cafe, saying no one's watching Cafe, saying no one's saying all this shit. Bro, all the shows are damn near the same. All the shows out there, except for Rewind, all the other shows out there are just meant to cause drama around.
He's not wrong. Most of the shows are the same. Like, listen to this criticism. I was like, when I was watching the whole thing with Mitch and Xylee, where Xylee is like, yeah, I'm gonna make topics here, and I'm gonna do I'm gonna make topics there. I'm gonna think of what to say. What's the point of making topics in the docket if all it is just you being angry at someone and yelling at someone and picking fights with people? What's the point? Because again, whatever Keem wants is what Keem gets. It doesn't matter what your docket is. You know what Keem is? Keem is like a wrestling booker who will write out the show, rip it up in the middle of the thing and say, no, do this instead. It will make no sense, but people have to adhere to it because he's the boss. It doesn't matter what you have. Because again, no one is winning on the strength of their creativity, their ideals, or whatnot. In my personal opinion, because it's like the only time that's been interesting is when someone is fighting, and Keem sees that and he points to that. Like these channels should be growing at 10K, 12K, whatnot. There should be a separation of church and state, in my opinion, from it could be LolCow, but it could be nothing. It could be its own thing that could deal with the thematics, and trust people to work it out. By Keem having to come in every show, it's just you're sticking your finger in the cake, and you wonder why it doesn't work. It doesn't work because you're micromanaging shit, and Like, can you imagine if someone owned Drama Alert, like if someone else owned Drama Alert, or someone had owned one of Keem's other shows, and the person just chimes in and say, "No, Keem, you're doing this wrong. No, Keem, this is how I want you to do it." He wouldn't take that shit. He didn't even take that shit when it came to Salvo pointing shit out. He fucking threw a temper tantrum, and like he was willing to kill the show just based upon he didn't like the fact that people were saying that he's this or that. So again, if that type of action is something Keem wouldn't want, why doing it to anyone else? If they fire Zay, and if Zay gets fired and they put someone else on, what makes you think the show's going to be anything successful? If they take a LolCow cafe, are you going to replace it with something, or are you just going to leave it alone? What are you going to do? Because at this point, I don't think he needs these shows. I think the only thing he really needs, technically speaking, is LolCow Live, Rewind, and maybe Aussie, if he wants an international audience. Maybe that. Or no, I'm sorry, let me take it back. Queens, LolCow Queens. There you go. Because I would do Mafia Milkers, because it's to me it's like the same thing. You might as well just keep Queens, regular LolCow Live, and Rewind, and there you go. Why would you then jerk people around if you don't like their content? Just shut it down. Pay everyone out and just be done with the fucking channel. Just do what you have to do. But no, you got people now pissed off, annoyed, feeling constricted, feeling annoyed that no one is that their own boss is not believing in their talents. This is what you get. You get this, and then I'll show the stuff from LolCow Nerds. That shit was a fucking trip.
Around each other, right? All the shows out there are just about talking shit, having all this fucking fun, having this dumbass scripted goals of pouring milk over yourself, right? That's all the fuck this is. That's all the fuck this is. Let a show exist. That's all they gotta do is just be calm, chill, and cool, right? It's a reset for the day. That's all it fucking is, bro. It's a reset for the day. Not every fucking show wants a reset for the day, and that's fine, because some people have real jobs. Some people go out there and they have real work that they have to do, and they don't need this. That's fine. Let them have it, bro. But sometimes people that want to be here, they want to fucking reset, all right? They want to just come in for a couple hours to just chill. They want to come in here and just goof off. They want to come in here and be dumb, right? That's all this is. That's all this is, right? Someone said Madhouse, beautiful Madhouse. They have their own shtick. I won't even include them, right? Because they're not really into drama, right? They're not really into bullshit. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, bro. Sometimes shit, just leave it alone, right? You want to come here and talk about getting rid of beans? Fuck that, bro. Don't get rid of beans, because I will fucking walk if you get rid of beans. I will fucking walk. Fuck this show without beans. I'll tell you that.
And it's funny to see
That right now. Clip it. Tell him I don't give a shit. But sometimes, bro, just leave shit alone and let it exist. Just let it go.
Business in the church.
All right. Good morning, Miss Beans. Good afternoon, Miss Beans. How are you doing today? We can't hear you. Oh, man. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I had some things in my chest I had to let out. I had some things that, irk my nerves a little bit that I keep quiet. Little things that just piss me off that I keep quiet about. I come from a generation where you respect your boss.
Now my question is the money worth is the money worth the stress about your content? Bro, like I said, if you think you and your if these two think they could do the show better without Keem, or do a different show without Keem, do it. Like, I firmly believe Keem don't give a fuck about what you guys have to offer. And if that's the case, then do the show by yourself. Fuck the name. Do something else. Like for fucking Zay, it could be Scarecrow and the Beast or something like that. I don't fucking know. You gotta come up with a different name. and do the show. Do nerd shit if you really give a fuck about nerd shit. Cafe shit, do cafe shit. Like, why? Like, you don't need to stress yourself out with this fucking nonsense. Fuck it. Like, whatever, sign an NDA about LolCow Live, whatever. Just fuck it. I don't give a fuck about LolCow Live at that moment. Fuck it. I'm gonna do my own thing, and I'm gonna show you I can do better than that. And I fucking do better than that. Fuck it. Just, like, I would just say here, whatever residuals you get from the channel itself, fucking keep it. I don't give a fuck. Just let me just cut the cord. Let me do the fucking thing my own way, and we'll see how it goes. Now, the thing I could hypothesize is most people won't do that because I don't think they have the confidence enough to do a show by themselves or do a show together. Because they figure, oh, it's gonna, like, no one's gonna come about. And that's the thing that people have to understand. You know you are about that life, or you're cool, or you know you're very talented if people come from one place and go to your new place. That's brand loyalty. That is a community that cares about its creators. Or it cares about the people they watch. That is a big leap. And see if you get 400 to 500 people to come on. See about that. Or, I mean, because here's the thing, if they don't come, you understand, it was just a LolCow stuff, it was a LolCow effect. This doesn't mean you can't rebuild a channel and do the hard work. At least you'll be independent. It'll be hard as fuck without daddy seeking money, but you could do it. It can be done. Look at me. I fucking do streams. I do streams. I do edits. I do a lot of things. You know, and God bless me. I'm close to 1,000. Mazel tov and all of the good stuff. Let's continue.
You do what you're told. You don't say anything. You don't say anything. But all these other motherfuckers can talk all this shit and say whatever they want. Nothing happens. So you know what? Fuck it. If something pisses me off, I'm gonna fucking just say it and be done with it. I don't give a shit. Oh, nerds. How can I forget about nerds? Beans, you go off on nerds. They heard enough. They've heard.
I go off on nerds?
They heard 12 minutes of me just fucking yelling and screaming. So I think they're tired of me right now.
I have nothing to say because everything that's going to prove myself is going to be in a ring. That's all I'm going to say. I do think that they've been doing pretty well. I'm going to be the positive person today because I feel like you're going off. But they've been doing pretty good. They always try to come up with new segments. I actually really enjoyed this new segment that they had yesterday about the AI and like host personalities and all this other junk. I liked it. They're coming up with new shit and they're trying to do something other than drama, which I can appreciate.
Hell yeah.
But when it comes to Mr. Keemstar, so he's saying that Nerd's numbers are not doing very well. He's saying that Cafe numbers are doing not so good. He's like, nobody watches Cafe. I'm pretty sure I see a chat full of people right now, Keemstar. I feel like there's a lot of people coming into the Cafe and they like something different. Not everybody likes drama. Not everybody likes the same thing. We don't want Mike in here what was it? Creatively directing our, exactly, our content.
No. That's the beautiful thing about LolCow Cafe, right? It's authentic. This is authentic, right? People love authenticity, and that's okay. That's okay. I'm a
It's interesting to see.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to LolCow Nerds, and today we are at war. We are here fighting for our damn show once again, because it seems, as per usual, the nerds are getting bullied, the nerds are getting picked on, but you know what? We're not having it anymore. At this point in time, we love where our show is at. For once, you know, we're making it work. We're doing something, and we are here to fight, and we need you guys to be fighting too. We need you guys to be fighting just as hard today. We need those numbers up. We need those views up. We need you to be sharing this with any and everybody that you know. Pass on the message. Nerds needs your help today. So, I'm gonna go ahead and bring in Buff. We're gonna get started. We've got a lot to say today. Hello, Buff. How are we doing?
Even my dog's revved up. Everybody, every single last one of you, I'm turning my mic down. I'm tired of this shit. I ain't gonna keep getting picked on by motherfucking boss man. Everybody hit that motherfucking like button. I need you to go into Discord and share this shit with every motherfucking body. Cause I'm gonna let you know I'm gonna go ahead and drop a real fucking
The show, tell him how much you love the show with us here. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get into the ceremony of acknowledgement. The song is starting for you right now.
Hey, all my soldiers. My soldiers do not buckle or yield in the face of the cruelty of this world. My soldiers scream out. My soldiers fight on. My soldiers rage. And my soldiers that I know are my general, Troy speaks anime. I got my boy fucking Mazer. I got my ultimate boy. I got fucking Phantom Mutation. And I got my girl lady nerd artist. Shout out to fucking Slim Jim, the realest motherfucker that ever reeled in this bitch. So go ahead, my co-host. Let them know what the fuck.
Once again, I'm gonna say Seth Looks and Lord Magicus, because he forgot you guys.
I didn't forget that. We're only a part of my thing. Stop that shit. Acknowledge the people. Just acknowledge the shit.
All right. Epic Brady, Gaffagary, Maxie, Bailey Bug, My Paradoxical Me, Devastator, Lily Musa. Hello, everybody. Welcome to LolCow Nerds.
I
And
think
we are.
I think I passed. I think I skipped. I think I skipped one. I think I skipped a clip. So my apologies. So we're gonna rewind that again.
War. We are here fighting for our damn show once again, because it seems, as per usual, the nerds are getting bullied, the nerds are getting picked on, but you know what? We're not having it anymore. At this point in time, we love where our show is at. For once, we're making it work. We're doing something. And we are here to fight, and we need you guys to be fighting too. We need you guys to be fighting just as hard today. We need those numbers up. We need those views up. We need you to be sharing this with any and everybody that you know. Pass on the message. Nerds needs your help today. So, I'm gonna go ahead and bring in Buff. We're gonna get started. We've got a lot to say today. We understand. Yes, thank you, Troy, for the donation telling us that we fucking spit, but very minimal detail to the story. The point being is that they are trying to take over our fucking show. You are focusing on the little shit. We know what he said about the fucking views or whatever, but one bad show simply does not represent our entire fucking show. Now, granted, the views have been down, and even he said that. There was a clip of that on Aussie this morning of them saying that. Also, at 150 likes, we're gonna be, unless we get to 150 likes, we're gonna be going back to members only mode at 3. So, just a reminder. But yeah, so we have a clip of him on Aussie literally admitting that all the views are down everywhere. But then it's coming for our views right now, as if it's just us. And that's the thing, though, right? Nerds is always the show that's getting picked on. Nerds is always the show that's getting bullied. But we're not even by far the worst fucking show on the network, so that's kind of ridiculous. All these other shows that are doing way worse than us, I swear, get skated by. Never have had to do like a cast reset. Never had to do all this content reset like we do.
Exactly. Oh, no, for real. No, like, shout out to Troy Speaks Japanese. He even said in the comments, like, my boy would be a crown. My boy would be a top contributor. But, all this confusion on what the fuck is going on in the LCU is literally making it cancerous to our own support. Like, legit, this whole statement is shooking up the nerds community to the point that they're not even sure what's going on. Like, what the fuck would you want to actually chip into a show and watch a show if you're not even knowing that the host and personalities are not going to be there next month? You're never going to fuck with Xylee. Xylee and Billy are the best. Don't get me wrong. They're top performers. But we also, like, I love Grim. I love Nightmare. They're the perfect duo. But Tess ain't got the numbers. Tess ain't got the fucking numbers.
Okay, but yeah, Tess may not have the numbers, but they're a little bit newer to it.
And just like in Cafe, and
It's getting to a point where they're turning on one another. It's like, you say our show sucks, but look at this show and that show. Like, it's like the whole point. Like, it's getting. I knew they were going to turn on one another. It was inevitable they were going to turn on one another. Because when you invest drama into things that should not invest drama, you're going to breed hatred. It'll be Lord of the Flies and stuff. And the fact that they were like asking for likes, subscribers, donations, and whatnot. Like,
What do you want to do?
my question is that is Keem expecting? What's the threshold for the donation stuff? Like, I wish they had done like a donation goal type of thing, so we know exactly if it was profitable or not. Akin to like what every like streamer does to see if anything is successful.
I told you now.
So let's continue.
just like I've been saying, just for a bit of time, there has been a decrease of viewership among the shows, and it's due to a number of factors, particularly the audience.
For so fucking long, have the exact same two hosts since the very beginning, and have some of the worst fucking numbers on the network. Like, let's not even focus on fucking Twitch right now. Let's focus on fucking Cafe a little bit.
I love Cafe. Like I don't know what the fuck you the whole thing that you got with that. Like they talk a little shit on us. Don't get me wrong.
Well, you're
I like
coming at tests like they've got like the absolute worst numbers, and they don't. That's the thing. If we're looking at the worst,
I think I gave an example, but I think that you don't like Cafe because certain things and certain individuals.
Ignoring all that bullshit aside, content-wise, I feel like Test has been bringing more to the table than Cafe as of recent. If we're just getting there.
Oh yeah, nah, man. See, this is the whole thing. Like fucking Cafe is a morning show. Cafe has perfect vibes for waking up, having some coffee, seeing what's going on with the day. The Daily Espresso was a perfect segment. We got some segments coming on in our own, and that's literally it. Like he literally said, our show is dying. Our show is growing. Our show is building up. We're building an army. We have supporters upon supporters, and it literally dips down because we have a 40 viewer stream because we're going against Rewind. We literally gave Test like 60 viewers. They had like 20 viewers before any of that shit. So I'm
Lady Nerd Artist super chatted $20. Say, please, Cafe is dope as hell. The enemy is not Cafe or the other shows. It is Baron Booger and Commander Keem.
See, we're not saying that the enemy is these other shows, but we need to point out the fact that it's like these shows haven't been.
It's interesting that they want to go into war, and then obviously they talk about Cafe. Now, I do have a clip. There you go.
I was not trying to talk shit about Cafe, saying that Cafe has like remained the same. You guys haven't had a change of host. Your content has been the same. You guys.
Mazer 1123 super chatted $19.99. DLS eject low IQ grays. Also DBs sucks. Slime is the goat.
You're right, Mazer. Slime is the goat. I like that one way better. Okay. So yeah, I'm sorry if I came off like I'm talking shit. Ultimately, I feel like the small shows all are fighting the same fucking battle right now. So I don't want to seem like I'm talking shit about your show, but at the same time, your show has not been fucked with the same way Nerds has. Is basically my point.
That is the biggest lie. So first of all, we all know that you always talk shit about Cafe. The only thing that I'm trying to say is, whenever you're upset about something, instead of divulging into like some other show, just think about your own show. I was actually on Cafe today, giving you major props. I was saying that you guys are doing new segments that I actually enjoy. Like yesterday, the AI shit was pretty entertaining. I was engaged. I was like, who the fuck is this host? And then it was somebody who I didn't even expect. So that was like a really good segment that you guys are doing. But the fact is that sometimes, I'm trying not to be so mean. I'm trying to suppress it. I want to keep you around. I want you to be around in the LCU because you can bring the entertainment value. But not only that, we need a fight on January, and we can't fight if you're not here.
You guys need content. The only drama content that your show adds is talking about me. Don't worry, Beans. I know that. But here's the thing: pointing out that your show has the lowest numbers is nothing but a fucking fact. You're mad and you're saying it's talking shit about.
If I could give Spud some advice, like I understand why you're doing the fast forward thing, but like when the audio is so bad with Nerds, you can't do it. You might as well just keep it regular speed and maybe boost your audio. I'm at 400, and Zay sounds like a chipmunk. I'm so low. Like I could kind of understand where she's coming from, but like I would just keep like the Cafe stuff was working well.
Cafe, your show's content hasn't changed. You've never had a cycle post. You've never had a cycle post. You've never had anything go through the same way that Nerds has. Not even in the slightest.
Well, to be fair,
But is that my fault?
Previous Nerd sucked.
Your numbers are the absolute lowest on LCU. So I think like yeah, your show gets by scot-free for some reason.
You like to not even listen to what other people are saying. So when I say, is that my fault? I'm talking about the cycle. Shut the fuck up, freaking dumbass bitch. Anyways, the cycle of hosts.
Bro, we're
That's actually because of a freaking voice box problem that I have. First of all, thank you very much.
Now, the whole thing with Beans and
Yeah, so like I got other stuff I could go over too when it comes to the LolCow stuff. Let me see. Which one is it? Is this one?
We're doing fine. Most of the shows are making the money that they need to meet. Well, most of them. I know what you're gonna say before I set you up for that.
No,
but
I'm not even
at the end of the day, like.
wait, I want to correct that. I'm not even gonna say that.
That was a joke. That was a joke.
No, I just want to say I'm not even gonna fucking just keep bringing up the shortcomings of Cafe because they did fucking lift up our show or whatever. Like they did. Like I'm not gonna say that they didn't. That's why I said like they do things that are good on their show too. But my point was literally that they just haven't been fucked with the same way as us. They've been Ken and Bean since the very beginning. Test was Court, then it was Test with just Grim, and he was like doing his own thing. And then Nightmare got brought in. There was a whole different dynamic shake up there. Cafe has never been through that.
No, I agree. No, you have a point there, and I'm not trying to disagree with.
Like, look at everyone. Well, let me see if I could go here. Is this
thing they have planned for it? Like, don't get me wrong. I've seen they have had multiple failed fucking game streams. That's the only time Keem has ever called them out. But they've never called them out on having low numbers. They didn't call them out when they had 20 people on their stream when we gave them extra 40. We actually helped them that day. I can say that without having to be vitriol about it. I can criticize.
You didn't say any of that. That's all I'm saying. 10 minutes ago when we were talking, you didn't say any of that, Buff.
Because you were too busy screaming.
Dude, before
I know you're hyped up. Look, no, I know you're hyped up. I know we're hyped up. to go against and fight for our show. And I'm here to do that with you. But you can't fight me. We need to fight together. I know you're frustrated,
Buff,
but when you keep
you're not listening. Multiple times I said, what do you have to say about Tess? What you talk?
Yeah, Zay's a little bit infuriating at times. One second. But here's the. Can't you just slow it down? I could, but like I wanted to keep Spud's transformative self working, but like here's the thing about that universe as well too. It can work. It can't work. Like they are so enamored with trying to put it's like to the point with like King of the Hill, essentially. You're pulling other people down so you can get to the top. Anime and Legos. Like I said, bro, I would love to interview Zay, Buff Weeb, not even about the LolCow stuff. I just want to have a conversation with them online, talk about, their humble beginnings, what got them into LolCow Live, what are their interests and whatnot. Because I feel as though no one really knows who they are. Like you just know what the drama stuff is. Especially with LolCow nerds. You have fucking Buff Weeb coming in. Fucking Glammy gets kicked out. Eric gets fired. Right? Buff Weeb comes in and Zay doesn't like him. Zay doesn't like Buff Weeb. And then they somehow make it work together. They need $15K a month. Minimum Keem said to keep a show going. Yeah, you know what the interesting part about that dynamic is, folks? Who the fuck is going... What community is going to donate $15K a month to a stream or to a show? Because you gotta think about it. Everything's cross-pollinated. People that own cafe or nerds. Nerds to milkers and milkers to queens. Queens to rewind to fucking LolCow. Whatever the case. Or LolCow original. No one has the funds nor the fucking time to be spending money to keep stuff together. What's the point of having a 3K channel if you can't make money off of the fucking ads? Look how Queens them, but you know why they do it? It's because their show is primarily about anger, bullshit, this nonsense, whatever. All the other shows, if they stuck to their themes, is not about that. So of course you're not going to have people throw tens and thousands of dollars at the show. Rewind 2 is kind of co-signed by fucking Billy and Xylee. Like they have an interesting dynamic together, and then they kind of sorta not have to deal with the whole drama stuff because Xylee is friends with Keem. Keem likes Billy. Keem likes Mike. Keem likes Boogie. Keem likes Tina. Keem likes Becky. Those are the circle of trust people that will always... RC was always about drama. Yeah, RC too, the international bullshit, or what, even though you say it's American-based too. But that's the thing that you're not going to get 50... There's no way you're going to have 15 shows or 10 shows and they're going to make 15K a month. Sure, Milkers will make it, and Queens will make it. That's for sure. Rewind will make it, and LolCow Live will make it. But there are triggers to it. There is a reason why they will make money. You have Tina, you have Becky, you have Boogie, you have Keem, you have Xylee, and you have Billy the Fridge. And you have Resterov and his prude ass. People will pay money to embarrass, ask questions, and whatnot. Everyone else is not about that life. I'm still waiting for them to, like, how are their shorts doing? How is the videos doing? You know what I mean? You are making it, people make it way too complicated than it is. And it's going to die out. It is going to die out. They're going to die out, and then people are not going to have the gumption to want to pursue. If they really care about the show or the concept of the show, not the show itself on LolCow Life, but to be partnered up with someone, they are going. Like, you could do it by yourself, and I've been stressing this so many times. But I don't know if they're willing to do it. Austin needs the tension between the hosts to work. They used to make a lot of money, but then Twiggy left. Okay. Austin was always about drama. Oh, yeah, you said that. Yes, drama. We want to. Exactly. Exactly. No matter what, you will always have hold on 1 second. What's the no matter what, you'll always have the four horsemen. Is it four horsemen? You'll always have those four: LolCow Live, Rewind, Milk, Queens, and Aussie. And maybe as a wild horse, you could have Madhouse. Whoever does it with David Jaffe and Bunny. Wait a second. What have you? Well, I can't do perfect. One second, just yeah. There you go. Perfect. Oh fuck. Sorry. Putting the game on. Oh fuck you. Sorry. It, like I said, it's not. It would never work. Now, I still have that prediction in my mind that they're going to have Wings back on the show, because I don't think Keem can do the show with Boogie for much longer. I could be wrong, but they need Wings back, and that's all. I don't know if people are actually going to care for Wings coming back. I mean, oh, 1 second. Like, they will, at this point, if you allowed a Cancer Liar and Mike to be employed, you might as well keep on the trend and keep Wings, who bullied his wife and sumo pushed his wife. And I think he did 10 hours or 15 hours of domestic violence training online, not even in person, I think. So So it's going to be tough for them. Now, what do I think will happen going forward? There have been rumors that Zay may get fired. Um, my prediction is I think Nerds will be. I think Nerds will be taken out, and then after that's taken out, what will follow next is Cafe. I think it's unfortunate. Like if that is what may happen, then we will never get to see Beans versus Zay fight. It's interesting. In that stream I was showing, Zay didn't want to do the boxing match. She didn't want to train or do any weight stuff. She just she just wanted Beans to roll up so she could beat the ass. Like she is a fucking what the like she wants to be in World of Hip Hop. It's amazing. So, mm, mm, one second. Oh, 1 second. Wait, goddammit, I fell. Give me a minute. I fucking fell. I fell and hurt my bum. Hold on. God damn it. Here you go. I'm saved. I had to fight gravity. I had to fight gravity to fucking get back. Hello, Shadow. Hi. Okay. I was muted. Sorry, I had to. I fell. Anyways, but where was I before I was fight? Bro, I was like fighting for my life. Look, there are plenty of people. I think there are plenty of people in the community that should have a show. If Keem is looking for people for shows, and people are looking for people, Keem is looking for people that like to start drama. I promise you, I'm not messing around, and I'm not saying it because he's here or maybe he left. Shadow humor would be perfect for a LolCow. Not because he is a LolCow, but because he fights with people. He will get under your skin. You know what Shadow is? Shadow is a pesky defender you play ball with. Like, he will always be all up on you. He'll like drape you. Like, he will like follow you within the ends of the earth. Defending you, blocking your shots, like pushing you, whatnot. Like, he'll bully you into submission. That is the one person that you can make money off of if Shadow decides to do it. Like, you want a fire starter, you like put him, bro. Put Shadow with fucking Xylee and Billy. The content would be amazing. Hell, if you want a real co-host, not Wings, put Shadow there. Like, that's entertainment. When you could start an argument from zero and then have it to where it becomes a great argument. Like, if you look at the Turn Islands back in the day, like, look at the one with Leia versus Shadow, which, by the way, if Barwick's listening to this, Barwick or Flyly, whoever owns the channel now, I would ask of you to find those segments with Shadow versus anyone and cut that out and put it as an old video, because again Shadow can say whatever he wants about me, and that's his prerogative. That's how he feels about it. But regardless, I put that to the side, and they just recognize the shit talking that Shadow has, and he could do it. He can do it if you want to. Hell, you could put. Well, like if Leia was to come back to content, she could be like, you want to do a show with fucking you want to show Leia versus Shadow would be gangbusters on it. But that's the only person that I could personally recommend if he is in desperate need for new content and new shows. But for that new shows. Hello, Hui, with the Cowco Cat. I love these people's names. They're so nice. Oh, my fucking foot. Who are you? Wait, who, me? If you're talking about me, I'm Huggy. I am a live streamer. I do edits on I do LolCow edits I'm gracious and cool and awesome. I'm everything in a bag of chips. And if you just pass them by, great. And if you come to stay, that's also great too. So nice to have you aboard. Megan had asked the question, would I ever want to work for Keen? But he said I got a New Brunswick flag and a Prince Edward Island flag. That's actually pretty cool. That's pretty cool. What was I gonna say? So I was asked if Keem ever wanted me to, if I was ever offered something with Keem, would I do it? And I think I am still I still strongly believe I wouldn't want to do it. Like, and again, this is not about my thing with Keem. I just see it from afar that even with all the money, it's like I won't be able to do what I want to do. Like I wouldn't be able to like I feel like the work rate would be higher. I feel like the content would be more I think the content will be a little bit more skewed, I believe. Like that's how I see it, and that's the thing. And then if people like that type of work environment, then great. But I didn't expect it to be so early. Like we are in April, going into May, ladies and gentlemen. Like we're gonna hit summertime, and with summer comes very fascinating activities. You could do another trip. Hell, you could have all of LolCow live. All the major players come to Keen's estate. Write ATVs. Make sure no one pulls a fucking nail. Like last time. Like, go fishing. Like, do silly things. Like, do vlogs or whatever the case is. Hell, do the fucking LolCow live show where they did the Keen show. I also ordered a 27-foot flagpole from the company who made it from Utah. I said it cost about $30,000. So it's almost coming to the other day. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool, friend. 1 second, let me just verify something real quick. Okay, cool. 1 second. Oh, hold on. No, is it? What the fuck? Okay. Okay, what the fuck am I reading my fucking GC? Y'all are nuts. But, oh, by the way, me and my editors were asking a question. And please, for anyone that watches this live stream, comment on this. If I was to make stickers and shirts, would you guys be interested in having it? Mainly stickers. So I think the stickers easy to make.
Oh gosh.
Let me know what you guys think about that. Overall, I think overall I think I made my point about LolCow 5 and its big freeze, its implosion, as it were. Not for the main shows, but for everything else outside of it. And
What is it?
like I said, if people from the other shows want to come on, have a chat, interview,
Chat.
And this is not about bashing anyone. This is just having a conversation. Everyone's more than welcome to come by and have a great time. But yeah, other than that, I hope everyone enjoys the content. Please like, share, subscribe. Super thanks, super chats, super everything actually are much appreciated. So with that being said, thank you very much and have a wonderful